way through it. Last time you guys snuck out of the castle, took a long rest in this small house, and worked your way back into the castle, where you encountered some ball bearings on some steps and nearly died to them. Afterwards, you guys patched yourselves up and went across the way into the High Hall Cathedral. Upon entering, you discovered these tall columns which had used to be carved to resemble the god Torum, but now the infernal magic of Avernus has warped them, and you see a likeness of a winged female devil wielding a luminous sword. Past that, a couple of doors. There are two spiraling stone staircases headed up to an upper level. And before you, you see these large, somewhat tattered, but mostly intact curtains, kind of blocking off further sight into the cathedral. The windows to the north and south, you can see that on the inside the glass is shattered, and heavy wooden shutters have been drawn over them. The remains of some humans and the ash of a devil that you had fought in here, kind of litter the ground amongst several civilian bodies.
Uh, how are the civilian bodies looking? Do they look looted already?
Yeah, you can see that, they've been torn up, like they were attacked by wild animals. Some of them you can see had sword cuts. It's very obvious they have nothing of value left on them.
Um, uh, I'd like to continue deeper into the room.
Okay, so you're gonna pull back one of the curtains.
Oh yeah,
All right. Do you want to pull back the one in the center, the north, or the south?
the south.
Okay. So you work your way down to the southern curtain, kind of pull it aside, and you can see that the kind of the structure, this long, elongated stone pillar, kind of goes to the west. And before you can see where several curtains had been drawn up, though they are currently open, revealing several smaller ceremonial areas and some small, like a small altar. More bodies litter the ground.
Can I ask a question about the map real quick?
Yeah.
Under. Um, the arrow, are those staircases right in front of us?
Those were staircases that you passed by when you came in. Yes, they go
Oh,
up.
okay. I didn't understand the arrows at first, and then I realized. Okay.
Generally speaking, arrows will point down, or sorry, they will point up. A triangular stairs tend to get smaller as it goes down, though. Sometimes it's a little screwy. But yes, those are stairs going up. That's the direction of the spiral.
Up is down.
Okay.
Up is
Sorry.
down is up.
Sorry, Tuchuka. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I see ceremonial altars. Is that what you said?
You see a ceremonial altar. There,
Mm-hmm.
there are bodies as well.
How many bodies?
10.
10. I would like to get a closer look at the closest body to me.
Okay. So you kind of walk up. Can you make a medicine check?
Medicine. I sure can. Not very good at it though. Eh?
Yep, yep. It looks like he's been attacked by claws, knives, and swords.
Claws, knives, and swords. Can I tell if it's the work of some type of demon or anything?
Well, you are in hell. You have fought devils and other infernal creatures here. That seems to
Mm-hmm.
be a reasonable assumption to make. But a 10 does
Um,
not tell you for sure.
gotcha. I'm going to want to poke the body just a little bit. I'm not sure if all of them are dead, so I'm going to poke it. Or I want to poke each one of the bodies just a little bit.
Okay. So you start kind of poking the bodies. And yeah, you kind of work your way through these uh, private chapels. And as you kind of walk deeper into the room, it kind of reveals more of how this room is laid out. And to the north, like if you'd gone through the central curtain and gone straight west, you can see that there is a altar resting on a raised dais. The altar, you can see, is larger than the smaller ones off to the side and appears to be made out of polished wood. And it takes the shape of a gauntleted hand clenched into a fist. A large lever stands next to the altar, suggesting that it has some sort of mechanical function. And as you kind of move around towards, just checking the body, you can also see that on the western side of the altar is a small opening, like a door or a hatch that has been opened. And it is, you can see some steep stairs headed down in them.
Would I know from previous experience in Baldur's Gate and other play, or yeah, just specifically in Baldur's Gate, what the altar is, or who they sacrifice things on that altar for? Too.
Yeah, that is very obviously an altar to the god Torum.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd like to go and check out that lever.
Okay, hold on. So yeah, as you kind of walk and you're checking bodies, you notice all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's this body dressed in leather armor, and you hear a groan come from him near the private chapel to the south.
I am going to rush over to it. Him, her, them,
It is a hit. It is a he, and yeah, he's
him.
kind of looks up at you and kind of raises a hand as if asking for aid.
Okay.
You alone right now?
I believe so. Yeah.
You can yeah, you don't see any other, like everyone else up here so far, like you just see bodies strewn about.
Mm-hmm.
But this guy in leather armor, you can see has several stab wounds in his chest.
Yeah. I'm going to. What do I have? Have healing somewhere. Second. Cure wounds. I have a cure wounds I'm going to use on them. I
Okay.
can afford that.
All right. Yeah. So you start casting the spell. You should roll the dice for it.
Spell level, which is 6.
I believe Cure Wounds is a D8.
Yeah, D8 plus 6. That's what I got. He gets 9.
All right, yeah, you see his wounds close, and though he's still badly hurt, he's no. You can tell that he's like no longer on the cusp of dying. He coughs a bit, and he speaks in common, even. He says, "Thank you for your aid, but you are not one of the men that left with, and I'm searching for a name. Sorry."
You're alright. I don't know anybody by that name.
Oh, you would recognize this name, I think.
Billy Bob
Damn
Joe
it.
Ben. Get it together. You should be better than
Dodge?
this.
Man,
Is it General Zodge?
this guy just came back from almost death trauma. I think we can give him a
All
break.
right, yeah, and he
You
says,
know.
"But you are not one of Raven God's men." When he left, where did you come from? Not that I wish to be ungrateful.
We came from Baldur's Gate.
Ah, so perhaps you are Raven God's men after all. It is good that you are here. The devils, shortly after Grand Duke Ravengard left with his forces for the cemetery, we came under attack by the devils. They managed to force their way inside, killing everyone. They found the secret stairs down. Please, go down. There are people still alive. Rescue them if you can.
Oh, would you like to come with us? Do you know the way do you know all the way down? Is there traps or anything?
No traps, but they were holed up in the main crypts to the east.
Where that is that what that lever opens? Is the main crypts to the east?
Yes,
No point. Okay.
yes, but as you can see, those damned devils and the cultists, they opened it, and while there are some fighting men down there, they will not hold out forever.
All right. Do you guys want to go
Are you back with the
take
party now?
on?
Is that what's going on?
Yeah, I'll walk back to the party and ask them. You guys want to go to this crypt and rescue some people?
Did we scout it out first, you think?
He said, or the guy that I was just talking to, I healed him. He gave me some information about it. Raven Guard's men just went down there, and I know you said they killed everybody, right? Up here?
No, he said that Ravengard and his men left the castle and went to a cemetery. And that after they left, the devils attacked the castle and broke in and started killing everyone.
Yeah, brother, if you want to make your life easier, you can. If we're all here for the stuff you heard on your own, you can just come back and say, I tell the party everything. You don't have to actually recount it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back and actually, I kind of want to discover well that to the left there. You guys want to come with me and discover all this stuff to the left over here?
I think there's some people that might be needing help in the crypt there. I mean, this stuff will still be here. And also,
Yeah.
out of character, who is everybody still alive?
Oh, you weren't here, were you?
No, I missed the whole garbage fire, and then we didn't play last week. So I heard shit went straight up
Yeah,
sideways, but
90%
Yes,
of us
everybody I
died
believe is.
and then came
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, we most of us went down, but some of us made some deals, and we're all good now. So
no one
yeah,
actually
kosher.
died.
No, we
None
have
of-
no missing party members. Everybody is fully
Okay.
accounted for.
Just
No,
two
well-
of us are beholden to a devil.
Possibly, maybe. Well, I actually died and then I got brought back to life. So,
Yeah, you're welcome.
thank you.
How about that? Have a big turtle family, man.
Yeah, right.
I want some grandbabies now.
Down the
All right.
stairs? Or
Downstairs.
Yes.
Everybody
Let's
want to
go
go
down.
downstairs?
Absolutely.
All right, can I
Ira,
go?
would you like to take the lead down the stairs?
I'll go in front. That's okay.
All right. Yeah, the bard should be the tip of the spear.
Hell yeah, baby! Oh, is Ira here? Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just making.
All right. Who the fuck is
Oreo
like
Reese-
crinkling paper? Oh, it's
I'll-
you.
Me.
I'll follow close on Ira.
Okie dokie. I will. Let's say 10-foot lead on Elron, and then probably 20-foot lead on the party. So if that makes sense. Sorry about the paper. I'm pulling parchment paper out to press my. I don't know what I made, but I made something.
Well, it's
I did
the
that.
worst sound ever.
That's like the start of every horror movie. I don't know what I made, but I made something. And then it ends with some like eldritch abomination coming through a portal and with like forehead penises or something.
Or he just sends a picture
Forehead
of the poop
penises?
in the toilet.
Forehead penises? Is that what I heard?
Wait, like an echidna?
Okay. Let me pull. Okay, ducks.
Great. So I'll be behind Elrond. So I'll be 10 feet behind him, and then I guess the rest of the party behind. In whatever order they feel is best.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw Roy so much.
Because I'm feeling pretty fresh. I just came out of the wherever we were sleeping. I slept in a little bit, and everyone's looking real ragged.
I got to change push talk 1 second.
Okay. So,
I think I'm still good. I got a bunch of heals after we did what we did, so I'm still pretty full.
Just
look
to
at
chill.
I gotta look at my bag of holding. On my sheet, I have. Where's my potions of healing? They're there. I have 4 left, so we're good for that. I'm at full health. But so yeah,
Cool.
taking point, sneaky. 10 feet in front of Elrond, 20 feet in front of the party. Mercs is lead on the party, I believe. I don't know if we have the rest of the marching order or not, but
were
we
you
should.
not paying attention at all?
Did I? What happened? Sorry.
Elrond already went down the stairs in front.
No, he was asking if I was available, and then I unmuted myself and said I was.
Well, you messed up anyway.
Okay.
Everyone's real salty tonight. I'm digging it. Hey, has it ever happened that that stairs have been mimics?
Yes.
Sweet. Just checking.
You're just
Entire
giving me-
I have made entire
bastard.
buildings mimics before.
Oh, geez, that's like a what are those? The something CP whatever's the.
I would say it's beyond our level, so.
Anyway, so Elrond said he was going down the stairs first.
Is Ira behind me?
I mean, I assume Ira's trying to catch up. If you want, you can stop on the stairs and let Ira go ahead. It is a 10-foot wide staircase, after all.
10 foot wide. Okay.
Yes. Do you want to do that or not?
Yeah, I'll let him take lead. I just didn't know if he was present or not. How long
Okay.
is he muted for?
Yeah,
All right.
I was.
So Ira goes kind of past you, starts sneaking around that corner. Ira, why don't you give me a stealth check? And
Absolutely.
as you guys go down to like the bottom of the first set of stairs, you can see that it kind of wraps around to the left or to the right, to the north or to the south. Which way do you want to go?
I will do the right-hand game.
Okay.
I'll hug the right-hand wall.
All right, go right. Another set of stairs heading further down before they loop back around to the left. So you end up going to east down another small set of stairs. The room kind of opening up before you. Dark masonry stone floors, kind of. You get like you kind of like it has like a musty scent, like it used to be damp, but isn't currently. And faintly to the east, you hear screams and the sound of sword on shield.
Oh, fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get close enough to combat to see it without giving myself away?
Okay, yeah, you kind of head up a bit, the sound getting a little louder. And you can see that out of this room are 3 hallways.
All right. Do you have a map up or no?
Trying to generate it. Give me a second.
Yep, no worries. I figured you were, but I wasn't sure if. So I'm probably going to, once I get scouting information, pull back to the party.
Gotta get through me first.
That's easy. You're little.
Okay. So yeah, you came down that southern set of those stairs and kind of into that room. You can kind of see just the way the stairs went. It's very obvious. And yeah, so there's a 10-foot wide hallway leading east, 5 foot to the north, and a 5 foot to the south, both immediately leading to T intersections heading east and west.
All right. Can I tell where the sound is coming from, or is it kind of from all over?
Make a perception check.
I'm good at those.
Am I too far to assist?
Yes.
I don't need assistance. See?
Damn!
Yeah, it sounds like it's coming from that northern hallway.
All right, and so I'm in the southern stairwell. So I will hug that western wall, the backer wall, and move my way up to that northern corner, and then push that T intersection a little bit, and just kind of give her a peek. I will peek from the western wall towards the east. So I'll be looking east first, and then I'll peek around the western corner to the west second.
Okay, yeah, you peek around that corner.
Yeah, you know, full tactical sweep. You already knew what I was doing.
Yeah. What is this guy's perception?
Probably not a 23.
You never know. Sometimes these guys have really weird shit.
Yeah, he has a plus 16 to perception. Excuse me, what?
He's just a random cultist, but he has true sight.
You look around the corner, it's just the beholder staring right at you.
Fuck.
Oh, at least I can see him this time. So I have no idea what the hell I put in that dish, but we're gonna check it out in a few minutes, boys.
All right, so yeah, you look around that corner to the east and to the west. You can see to the west there it goes about 15 feet, and you can very obviously see, you know, a white-scaled draconic figure, kind of yelling at Inferno, waving a sword around as if encouraging some people on in front of him. And that there is very obviously the sounds of combat coming from there. He looks like this when he's standing at that T intersection.
Yeah, a short sword, huh?
Does he look different when he's not
Looks like
standing
he's
there?
compensating for something.
Yeah,
Like
he's
a
at the
rabbit?
W.
Ah, okay. Which way is he facing? Away or
South.
towards? Okay, so he's facing down, so he could see me out of the corner of his eye, maybe.
Maybe. That's why I was looking for a stealth check, but you got it. He does
Okay,
not
so
he does
he
not
didn't
make
see
any
me.
motion as if to notice you.
Okay, so I'm going to peek around the west, and then I am going to retreat to the party
Okay.
going up the or back up the northern stairwell, the mirror of where I came down.
Yep. You go back. You see Elron kind of on the stairs. The party
I
behind
pull a
him.
bottle of wine out of my bag and take a chug and say, "Bad guy," and then it kind of explain what I seen. Poorly, very poorly. So just put a blurry picture over that. Like just close one eye and yeah.
When he comes back, I'm already like trying to build something. I forget what I can build with them, but I'm building or infusing something, an artificer infusion. So
Okay, how long does
yeah,
that take?
That was an hour. Or is it 10 minutes?
yeah, it's either an hour or 10 minutes, one of the two.
Okay, he's been gone for about 2 minutes.
Okay,
Nice,
yeah,
quick.
I can just stop and putting it away.
So, Iro, correct me if I'm wrong, but the way you said you describe it very poorly makes me think that you told the party that they're facing these guys.
That works.
Yes.
Yeah. It's white guy.
Yes.
White guy robes, big sword.
I can take that guy, but no problem.
Does it look like it can
Perfect
handle
under.
fire? All right.
According to Ira.
I would be happy to lead and keep it busy.
Yeah, so
people want to
I
come over
accurately-
my shoulder.
Go ahead, Merc. Sorry.
Oh no, that was it. I was just gonna say I'll be front line. Some people
You'll
want to
take point.
pot shot behind me.
All right, so I accurately described the layout. I just poorly described what I seen because I seen it with really quick, and Ira drinks a lot.
Is that new?
No,
No.
pretty much drank through this entire campaign. I've just not been active
Alright.
about it.
Alright,
Carrie,
so- Sorry.
Tortuga gave me a bag of holding for a reason.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
So we're doing a lineup right now, right? And we're presumably going into a hallway. This should be strategic.
So
It's not. It's going to be a clusterfuck because it's a 5-foot hallway. Yeah.
that is a 5-foot wide hallway. You will have to go single file.
Exactly. So
So if Royce is present, if he wanted to come, fight through my legs, and then we could
Yep.
have some ranged stuff going on behind us, because I don't have a clue what the fuck that thing is.
Once I get to the hall, I can face step all the way to the back. Or do remember that, even if there's people in my way, depending on what our initiative order is. So it doesn't matter where everybody else ends up, but I can take that very western end of the hallway and just shoot arrows.
Dope. Tortuga, do you have any sort of defensive? You throw that defender up for us again?
I mean, I could run by and do a. I mean, there's probably friendlies in there, but I
So it
could
only-
do some damage and run by.
What
and
is
go
the
up.
Yeah, I think we should definitely be careful about getting anything else that might be in those other rooms. We want to take this guy out quick and then assess.
Yeah, power
Because
him down.
there's- There's potentially survivors
Um,
here, and we really don't, reach and clear kind of situation. We don't want the hostages getting killed.
I was going
That's
to
how-
ask,
That's how you feel, then yeah.
what
That's
is
true.
the movement cost for contested space with friendlies under?
Double.
Is it or double?
It's
double.
difficult
Okay, so it'd be 10 feet every square to move through friendlies.
Yes.
Okay, no, I was just making
And
sure
you
that way
cannot
everybody knew
stop
that.
in a
going in.
friendly square.
Yep.
You have to find a clear square.
Unless you're Royce.
Unless you're some, halfling.
We need a
Short
gnome.
noses.
Underdark, you should play. You're playing your own campaign.
Oh no! You misunderstand. I am playing. There will be gnomes. They,
No,
they
on
won't be on
our
your
side.
side.
Oh, I
He's
don't
the
want to
cat.
play
That's the
against
most-
more gnomes.
That's the
The
most
gnomish
ominous I've
liberation
ever
front
heard.
has spread to hell.
Oh God.
Hey,
The way
so
you
under
said
quick
there will
question.
be gnomes was terrifying, genuinely terrifying.
Oh,
Under what?
boys, it fucking worked.
Yeah, what's up?
So when Ira went down, I'm assuming he had the cat on his shoulder. What did the cat like swat at him to see if there's, or swat at him like there's something invisible?
No.
Okay.
And negative, the cat is on your shoulders. I didn't
On
bring the
my
cat.
shoulders.
Mhm.
Oh,
She
okay.
likes you. She likes you. You're cool. Although it's Underdark's persona to play, so whatever he wants to do with the cat, he can do. But typically, yeah, she's on your shoulders because she's too big for me to walk around with on mine.
So are we gonna
So-
fight this thing, or what's happening here?
Yeah, we're
Are you
getting
just like
ready.
MacGyvering something back? Yeah, no, I got that, but like it's been a long time.
So
Oh,
yeah,
me-
the artificer
oh.
is the MacGyver. That is true. That's a very good nickname.
Yeah.
Talking about
I
cats
am.
and shit, and like
I mean, I'm game for the
I was
fight. Like, I'll follow
genuinely
Merce.
wondering.
I can
cool.
figure my way out.
Going. You got 10 seconds to really get prepared, and then
I'm with
you'll have
Merce.
until your turn to get prepared. That's the whole point of initiative.
I'm throwing up the
9.
protector.
Awesome.
Real quick, so everybody gets 10 HP.
Ooh.
I forget.
Well,
Everybody
I'm assuming
ready?
we're going to attempt a
4.
surprise round on him.
Yeah.
3.
So sneak attack.
2.
Or Mercs, would you mind sneaking? Just
Yeah, I'm full health, so I'm ready to go.
Nope. I run in and just swing at his head.
Well, how far away is that, and how long is that actually going to take him?
I can hit him when I can
So
step
you guys are on the
from
stairs
cover.
when you're talking about this. Like, he went back to where the party was, which is at the top of those stairs. You would know that
Oh,
it
they-
is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60, 70. It's about 85 feet from your position to where the creature
I was
is.
20 feet behind Ira.
Do we have
You
line
said
of
20
sight
feet
on him?
behind Elron.
No, 10 feet behind Elron, who was 10 feet behind Ira.
Yes, that is the correct party layout. However, I moved quite a far away because I would have told you guys to stop on the stairs once I got to the combat noise. You guys wouldn't have followed me that far.
Wait, do we have line of sight on him?
It's been 30 minutes.
No,
Well,
we're
no,
upstairs.
He hasn't. Been like
I
10 since
misunderstood that because I thought you guys were sending Ira in to scout. If you had been that
Yeah.
close, you would have those of you down there would have also required stealth checks.
Yes, I would have stopped the entire party once I got to the stairs and heard the combat and moved out by myself to scout. That wasn't specified. I apologize.
I mean,
we
if you guys
sneaky?
stopped on the stairs, you would still be closer. It's still 60 feet to the enemy from there.
All right.
If you were that like forward point when
I
I
would've-
kind of waved you off.
My
Everybody
mental picture.
successfully unactually'd everybody else. Are we stealthing? What are we doing? I just want to know
Negative.
what we're doing.
My mental picture of where the party was at the base of the 10-foot wide stairs under dark.
Yes.
That's where I would have had the party stop once I heard noise, because they would have been about 20 feet behind me. So that's where I went back to, had the conversation, roughly describing the white guy, and then we would be discussing our tactics from there, which Merxius wants to take point, so we could go north from there, but that is still at least 60.
It is 60 feet from, like, assuming Merce kind of pushed himself kind of to the front, being like, let's go. From his position, it's about 60 feet to the white guy. To where you saw the
Okay.
white guy, I should say.
So do we want to pre-roll initiative, or are we moving towards him and initiating initiative when it happens?
I'll call for initiative when you guys get there, but I'm still unclear about what you're doing and in what order.
Well, if we're towards the base of the stairs and Merce is going, I will follow him if that's.
All right, what is your order going in then? Because you will be going single file. There's no physical way for you guys to go side by side through the small hallways. So, what's your order here?
No,
Well, I have that very
what's the
trusty
cat doing
crossbow,
right
so I
now?
can go in the back.
Let's talk about that cat some more. What's it doing? Is it licking itself? Or?
Yes. It's
Awesome.
paying you guys no mind. Just enjoying the free transportation. And
It can fly, though, can't it?
Can
Yes,
I pick it
can.
up and toss it down the stairs?
Is that what you're trying to do?
No.
I feel like this
But
is
I will be
episode 2
I will be
again
at the
when
back
everybody
because
was
I have
too
that
scared to
crossbow
do
that I
anything.
do so well with.
What's Lulu's the elephant?
Lulu is the elephant, yes.
I'm surprised
She'll
Lulu
be
hasn't
wherever
gone up.
you- Lulu will
Yeah,
be wherever
I'm
you
typing
want
up
her to
a approximate marching order. We can argue about it once I hit enter.
I feel like
Jesse,
whatever you
right there.
just. All right, sounds good to me. Well, no, I'm a healer, so put me back a little bit. There, that's good. I like that.
There we go.
Battle Mercy.
Hey, Tortuga, are you a frontline build or no? I don't know if you can take damage, so I usually
Yeah,
kind of push it to the back.
I can take damage and I have a decent armor class. So does my cannon. Yeah.
But you're
Okay, so
mostly
you could
spells, right?
swap him with Royce or push him in front of Royce in that.
Yeah.
You're an artificer, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm mostly spells, but that's what my cannon cannon is for.
Right. Well, I just mean like if you got Royce has 30 feet of range max. If you get in close combat, all your stuff's at disadvantage unless you have Warcaster.
That's the thing. So my Eldritch cannon, so I can.
You know, you do what you
control
want to
it.
do, buddy. I was just offering some thoughts, but be as close as you would like. I'm down with that. Are we ready, guys?
Oh yeah.
All right, so
And
that,
lady.
One quick change. That's sorry. I was just thinking
That's
about
the
Lulu
order
being
then?
a little bit more. Yeah, Lulu being a little bit more frontline.
okay.
Awesome.
All
Yeah,
right.
shit.
And so you're charging in.
Yep.
All right, so Merce leading the way, kind of goes down the stairs, the corner to the north, turning to the right. The intersection, you can clearly hear the sounds of battle, screaming, and people dying to the east. You see that intersection where he described that person, there's no one there.
God damn it, people suck.
What do you do?
Just a quick divine sense, real quick, just to clock.
Divine sense tells
If it's
you
not, if it's not behind total cover, and
right.
it's
There is a fiend about 10 feet south of that intersection.
is it standing on the ground? Is it on the ceiling? Can I
On the
see a
ground.
general?
That's all you can get is there's a fiend in the general location.
Yeah, it's just like at the back wall, with like that top map, with 2 squares to the right of where the original W was.
No, you misunderstand.
I did.
This is where divine sense is telling you he is.
Oh shit! All right.
But you're
And that's the
currently
only one I see.
That's the only one you sense. You're currently at that intersection in the middle. So you're 15 feet from, you're 10 feet from the intersection.
All
15
right.
feet to stand in it. At this
Well,
point, what are you doing? You're in the front.
I'm certainly not gonna change tactics and stealth. I look back at the party real quick. Do one finger to the eye, point. Basically point through that wall, and then 2 fingers forward, and I just go forward and square up to jump in that room. I want to go and obviously see what's going on, but I'm not being stealthy.
Right. All right. So you run around that corner to the south, and you kind of just run up to him because he's obviously this white, scaly, draconic-looking fiend.
Well, like I said, I stop at that doorway and see what's happening.
Okay.
I don't just run in there blind.
All right. So yeah, to the south, you can see there's a 5-foot wide archway.
Go
ahead.
Sorry, go on. Nope. After you.
Yeah, just hang on. So, you're at that intersection in the top right. You're looking south. You see the monster standing in the top left corner as if to block the entryway. You can see the backs of several men in armor facing to the east and appear to be attacking, and you hear screams coming from further to the east around that corner.
Wait, say that one more time. The people. So I see 3 guys in that room. Are they humans in armor?
Humanoid. You don't have a good enough line of sight to tell. That.
Well, did you say they were attacking
race.
someone or being attacked?
It looked like they're the aggressors. And from the way the guy in white was motioning, he is in command of them. He's kind of urging them forward, and you hear screams coming from further to the east of them.
And is he looking away from me?
He was. He's now looking at you.
Perfect. Let's do it.
All right, so you run in there. At this point, we are going to need initiative.
Now, just to be clear, I can attack him from that entrance if he's in that top left square. I have a 10-foot reach.
That's nice. Roll initiative.
I don't like how you keep telling me I run in places, because I know what happens when people do that.
That's fine. Feel free to correct me. I'm simply trying to move it along.
Oh, you're my hero. And I'm going to go like last.
I stepped away. Do we all need to roll initiative?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Is anything invisible?
No.
Well, you wouldn't know.
That's fair.
The cat wasn't with me anyway.
The cat is currently licking its paws.
Yep. It's tucked away in Tortuga's shell.
Okay.
So, boys, they turned out real good.
Oops.
I wanted Rice Krispies, but I don't have Rice Krispies. But I had Oreos. And I was like, what if I put peanut butter in with the marshmallow instead of butter? So I crushed up the Oreos, mixed them all up. They turned out real good.
That's all right. I'm lighting a fresh joint for this battle, so it's about to be a great time.
Everybody roll 1d8 plus 3 as well.
Oh, right. Yeah, we should do that after the initiative march. Then we have that. What is this again? I always forget.
It's 10 hit points, I think.
Yeah,
10
it's 10 HP.
All right, well.
Oh,
Dope.
That's nice.
Got +7.
Oh, sweet. How long does the temp HP last?
Until you either get hit and lose it, because you lose it before your normal HP, or you take a long rest.
Okay, so question for you. So if I don't lose the full 7 HP, does it still stack, or is it once it hits, you're gone?
Temp HP does not stack. Period.
He's asking if it stays around.
Yeah.
If he takes 5
rest.
damage, you'll still have 2 temp HP left over.
Correct.
Thank
Correct.
you. Okay,
will still
cool.
have 2 HP. It is an additional pool of HP.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
So, Elron, you were behind Mercius, just to the west of that intersection. What do you do?
Yeah. Can I attack from contested space if I have enough room to move out?
Yes.
Okay.
So
And he's in the doorway, right?
no, he's in the intersection. There is a space between him and the white guy.
Me.
There's an empty space there.
Am I the white guy?
No.
No. Can I
How
move
did you know?
Can I move to the intersection with him temporarily and see what he sees?
Yeah.
In all actuality, yes, you are the white guy.
Yeah. So sorry, just to clarify, like the dots are the rest of the party, but yeah, there's Mercius, Elron, etc., and then the W is the white scaly fiend.
And we're saying the question marks, the 2 guys in armor.
Right, are the 2 guys in armor? He was asking about their race. You can't tell just from their backs.
Can I tell if they're Can I tell if they're actively engaged or not?
Yes. You can tell that they are involved in combat. Yes, they are. You can't tell who they're fighting or how close they are. So yeah, you step into Mercius' space. That's not a problem. You see, as described.
Yeah. So I can see both the question marks, right? I have line of sight.
You can see their backs. Yes, like you get slivers of line of sight.
All right. Fuck it. On the bottom guy, can I cast? Wait. Can I tell what armor they're wearing?
Yeah. They appear to be wearing leather armor.
Ooh. All right. Can I cast?
Wait, did we see if these guys were friendly or not?
Can I cast Fairy Fire on the white Dragonborn guy?
Yeah.
Cast it in the whole room.
You can cast in the whole room. Is that a thing?
Well, let's see. It is
Radius, yeah.
each
like
object
a
in a 20-foot cube within range. So you basically can specify a 4x4 section of the map within 60 feet of you.
Perfect. Can I cast Fairy Fire on all three of those guys?
Yeah, I assume you want the top left corner of the Fairy Fire on the white guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can do so. So let's see. So they all need to make dex save. So that was the white guy. So what's the DC?
Much lower than all of those.
What's the DC?
14.
And what color would you have picked?
Purple.
Okay. So while the three guys you can see are not glowing purple, you do see faint purple coloration coming as if cast from further to the east.
All right.
So you hit somebody with it just out of your line of sight.
And then, so moving into immersive space and out of is 10 feet.
Yes.
And then, where's the blown up?
Sorry, moving out of is just 5. If it's an empty space you're moving to. It costs you 10 to move into his space. So it costs 5 if you want to move to an empty space.
And then the 2 spaces to his right is the beginning of the staircase on the eastern side of that hallway I'm in.
The hallway continues for 10 feet past him.
I'll move to the corner of the hallway at the beginning of those other stairs. And can I take a peek up real quick if that's cool, or can I see if
Peek
anything...
down, actually.
Oh, peek down. Okay.
And yeah, you kind of look down and you can see a large 15-foot wide room visible beneath there.
All right. I don't hear anything besides the commotion behind me.
Indeed.
All right. I'll chill out in that space, so I leave that open space between me and Merce.
Okay. You are at the end of the hallway, by the way. Like
Yeah,
there's a wall there.
At the corner.
Mhm.
Sounds good. That's my turn.
Okay. Sorry. All right, Ira, what would you like to do?
I would like my scroll wheel to work.
Indeed. So yeah, you're way in the back,
Yeah, I am way in the back.
around several corners.
Yeah, so that would be 5, or that'd be 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. I would like to go to the stairwell above Elron. Unless he's in that space now.
Elron's original position. I moved from that E.
It would cost you 45 feet of movement, but you could get to where the E is in that drawing, because that's an empty space currently.
I would like to action dash and then bonus action hide.
Okay.
I can type, but my scroll wheel's not working.
All right. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
I gotta fucking learn how to use this mouse.
Okay.
And that'll be it. That's move action dash, or move action bonus. So.
All right, Steve.
All right, so I'm still at the top of the stairs around the corner. I'm one of those blue dots, correct?
You are the blue dot at the bottom left.
Okay, so I just kind of... Did we figure out if those guys inside the room were hostile or not?
They're hear the sounds of combat.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who's on our side in the combat is what I'm asking. But I guess we don't know that yet.
I mean, could I have said? I know it's not my turn. I don't know if I could just be like, because I saw all that. Say, looks. Can I talk to the party outside of my turn?
You can, but keep in mind turns are 6 seconds long, so make it quick. What are you saying?
That's fine. I would have.
basically, I would have liked to, when I had seen that the devil or the white guy was commanding, or it seemed like he was commanding these other guys. Say, looks like all these are working together. More shit happen in the next room.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so then I want to go down there around the corner, and there's somebody in front of me that is on our side, correct?
Yes. So to get to the corner, to share the space in the corner to the left of E. So you're at that T intersection to the left of the E. That's
Yeah.
already spending 20 feet of movement.
Okay, so then I'm at disadvantage anyway because I'm occupying somebody else's space, correct?
You can't end in that space
You
either.
cannot end in that space, nor do you have line of sight on any enemies.
Do I have any space I can go to beyond that?
You could go to the west. There's an open space there. If you
Yeah,
have
it's,
more movement, you could keep going to the east, but you would probably end up having to dash to get to any open space there.
Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of useless of where I was, so I just kind of need to find an open space and hang out. So I'm down here. I just kind of need to turn the corner and be behind. Is that an E? Who the fuck is an E?
Elron. It was Elron's starting space. So where are you trying to be?
That dot behind Elron's starting space.
Is occupied. You cannot stay there.
Okay, is anybody in Elron's starting space?
Yes, that's Ira.
Fuck.
If you dash, what's your speed,
No.
Steve? What is your movement speed?
30.
Negative. I am in the stairwell to the north of that spot.
That's
That's
not
where I
what
wanted
you
to
said.
be. I apologize.
That's
I
not where
wanted
you
to
are.
be.
I'm 30.
Steve, you have 30 feet. Okay. So you would have enough movement to get to those stairs or to the space to the east of Mercius, between Mercius and Elron.
All right, yeah, let's go there.
Okay. So that takes all 60 feet of the dash, but you
That's
do
fine.
get there. You kind of cross
Cool.
in front of that intersection. You get a glimpse of the white, scaly fiend.
Okay. Is there anybody else in the room, or just a scaly fiend?
I mean, you saw the sliver of the guys in leather.
That's fair. Okay, well, they're all about to diggity die.
All right.
Okay.
So that was your movement and your action. Anything else?
So sounds,
Unless you have a bonus action for dash.
I have a bonus action, but it's a healing. Does anybody need some heals real quick?
I think we're all good.
I think we just
Okay.
started combat.
Sounds good. Yep. Let's go.
All right. So that white guy barks out a command to press in and kill them all. I'm going to deal with the newcomers. And he steps forward into that 5-foot archway in front of you, Mercius, and he's going to attack you with his sword.
Finally.
Does a 12 hit you?
Nope.
All right. Then he tries to slash you with a claw. Does a 19 hit you?
That does.
So he's on the backswings, kind of backhands you for 10 slashing damage.
Jeez, what a roll.
Very nice. Very nice. It feels
right.
good. I definitely laugh because I'm just excited something's happening.
All right, Tortuga. What would you like to do?
Everybody get really close. Let's all really bunch up.
So Mercius is in the doorway. Elrond's to the left of him. Steve is to the right of him.
Yes. Well, no, sorry. Currently, from Mercius going to the east would be, Mercius, Steve, Elron. Mercius going to the west is Mercius, Ira, Lulu, then you.
Gotcha. All right. All right, I'm gonna stay where I'm at then, and I'm just going to hang out here.
Okay, you're doing nothing?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just gonna be it. There's nothing I really can do until we start funneling into that room. So
All right, yeah, you guys hear the sounds of more heavy combat coming from around that corner. Screams of people dying, both sides. Mercius, what do you do?
Well, he stepped forward
Yes.
and attacked me. I'm going to go ahead and look at the little bit of blood on my chest. I'm going to smile. I'm going to rage, and I'm just going to shove him bodily back into the room.
Okay. Well, that would be an athletics check.
It would indeed. And I get advantage because I'm raging. That's not great to see. Oh, he also gets +6. It's 2d20 KH1 +6.
Yes.
Well, 2d20 KH1. Is it? It's
Yes.
just bang R or RR?
Just bang R. All right, you shove him back.
Like a fat one.
He's now.
That was beautiful.
Yep, he's now back in the space he left.
I step up into his space, give people behind me room, and I just fucking smile at him and say, "You've had it too good for too long, kid. You're going down." It's my turn.
He kind of tilts his head a little bit at you, and then
I
says,
say it again in Infernal. Oh, sorry, go on.
No, go ahead. Yeah, so yeah, you say it, and then you say it again in Infernal. He tilts his head again. You're awfully confident for a dead guy walking, he says in Infernal.
Ooh.
Give it 6 more seconds.
Okay, so that's it for you?
Oh, yeah.
All right, Royce.
So
Okay.
what are you looking at?
Well, let's see. You are to the south of Tortuga. You know that you're in a 5-foot wide corridor, and that around the bend, down a bit, and around the bend again, is a fight.
My friends are in the fight, right?
There's multiple fights. But we're in one, yeah.
I will. Can I get there with my movement?
What's your movement? You're currently at that R space.
Hey,
He can just run through our
just
legs.
outside open, jackass.
Whoa. Okay, Royce, what are you doing?
I'd like to move to whoever just got most recently attacked in my group.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Royce. You be quiet. How much movement speed do you have, Royce?
Sorry, I didn't know I was not muted.
Shut up.
Royce, what movement speed do you have?
35 feet.
Okay. So it would be 10, 20, 30. With 35 feet, you could get into the empty space Mercy has left open when he moved south.
Right,
he's right behind him.
He's a halfling.
Oh, I forgot you were halfling. Yeah, so in that case, it would cost you 5, 10, 15, 20 feet to get to where Mercius. You'd be right behind Mercius then. He would be to your south, and on the other side of him would be this white guy.
And that would put me within melee of that guy?
You'd have to move into Mercius' space to be in melee with him, but yeah.
Am I able to do that as a I mean, yeah, I want to attack this.
Yeah, you could absolutely walk around. That's like the whole halfling being small thing.
Yeah. Okay, cool, yeah. So I'll do that, and then I'll take my first attack with my short sword. Does a 17 hit?
That hits.
Cool, baby. Seven. And then
Is that magical damage? Silvered? What?
silvered.
Okay. All right, yeah, you hit him. Looks like
And
you
then
took
I
it.
will go ahead.
I said it looks like he took all of that damage.
Cool. And then I will spend a key point and shoot him with 2 radiant sunbeam bolts.
You're doing that in melee.
No, I'll just. You know what? I'll just. If I back up, do I take an opportunity attack?
He would get an opportunity attack if you back up, yes.
Let's risk it. I'll back up.
Okay. He's going to swing a sword at you.
Bring it on. Come on.
It's 25
Yeah. Yeah, I know that hits.
All right. He whacks you for 5 slashing as you back up.
Okay. My max. Okay, so I have 47 health. And then, then I'll take my 2 sunbeam bolts.
All right. Roll to hit. One hit.
And this is radiant damage.
Excellent. All right, you blast him. He's hurt more. He is now slightly injured.
Okay, and that... Yeah, that'll be it.
All right, Lulu. Lulu is, well, she's going to do as Lulu does. Go flying in to that room and is going to blow her trumpet all over everyone of the bad guys. Sparkles go flooding out. They need to make con saves. No, she does not hit friendlies with us. Stand by as I roll a bunch of dice.
We're just gonna walk into a fucking massacre.
Alrighty. Oh, wait, those guys are supposed to have disadvantage. Oh, okay. So... Dead. 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 Badly hurt. Dead. Dead. So you guys hear just a bunch of these bodies dropping in there. Let's see. And the white guy will also be taking all of that. Alright, yeah, the white guy is more seriously injured as a result of that. Lulu just sounding the trumpet in triumph as she kills a bunch of people.
I'm laughing so hard.
Alright, Elron, what would you like to do?
Yeah, can I... Right, who's in between me and Merce? It's Steve?
Yes. Well, between you and where Merce used to be. Currently, Royce is standing there.
Is there no one where Merce used to be?
No, Royce is standing there.
So if I moved into Royce's space, would I be able to get back into my space with 30 movement speed?
No.
Oh, well, shit. Yeah. I'll inspire Merce and end my turn.
Okay. You inspire.
Hell yeah.
All right, Ira.
All right, what can I see from my position?
You kind of peek around the corner. You can see the white guy injured in melee with Mercius, about 10 feet away from you. And you can see that those 2 guys in leather that were fighting before are, they appear to have fallen prone on the ground and are unmoving.
Wonderful. I would like to shoot a shiny pointy stick at the guy that's fighting Mercius.
All right. Roll to hit. It is a flat roll.
Aww. Redo it all. I had it all typed out with advantage.
Wait, do you not get advantage because? Oh wait, it's just sneak attack if I'm in.
Sneak is the only thing that gives me advantage. The hiding gives me advantage, which I can apply sneak attack to. You being in melee with him also allows me to apply sneak attack because he's distracted.
Yeah, if he hits with the flat roll, he'll still get the sneak attack damage. And you need to actually roll dice.
I need to put it. Darn it!
I was so
so
pumped.
great. Wow! Somebody screenshot that shit.
Yep, called shot right there. All right, well, you crit.
Yeah,
That's what we call failing
so
forward, baby.
That would okay. Now I gotta remember the crit stuff for Piercer because I get another D8 on top of that, don't I?
Yep, you get an extra 1d8.
So it'll be
You can reroll one of them?
3d8. I can reroll any dice, including my sneak attack, and then 66.
That's so much better than the Crusher and Slasher. I don't know who made those.
Okay, it's 3d6 or 3d8, 66, and 4. Is that right? That looks right.
Looks right to me.
I will re-roll one of the 6s.
Okay.
Good enough. Silvered arrow.
All right, yeah, your silver arrow slams into him. He cries out in pain and is badly bloodied as a result of your sneak attack on him.
Bonus action hide. Actually, no. I would like to take one step to the north. Or, do we have visual of that map, or do you not have that in the cards yet?
It's directly north of you.
Yes. How far up that stairwell? Is it?
It goes down. It goes.
Oh,
down.
I'm sorry, down.
Yeah. And it goes down 5 feet into a 15-foot wide room from what you can see.
Okay, then I will just stand or crouch, I guess, to hide on that flight of stairs. So I will move one tile north to
Okay.
clear the space I'm in.
Mhm.
Then I will crouch down on the stairs to hide.
Yeah, all right, you crouch down and make a stealth check.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Indeed.
All right, that's it.
All right, Steve.
All right, so I'm like standing right next to Merxius, essentially, right?
Not really. You're right next to Royce. Mercedes is around the corner a bit.
Can I see the devil dude?
If you look around the corner, yes.
I'm gonna turn around the corner and be like, because I also speak Infernal. I'm literally gonna be like, guess what, bitch? Here it comes, and then I'm gonna fucking launch some crazy shit at him. Maybe
A crossbow bolt?
No, we're gonna really go for it. We're gonna
You're
do
gonna throw the whole crossbow at him. Impressive.
Yeah.
He's actually
the
going to use.
torch.
fucking.
He's actually going to use his spell slots.
I am
No.
gonna use a slot.
He's
No
not going to
way.
bless
He
us.
he had to have run out of crossbow bolts, guys.
I have cross. I can use. All right. Okay. Fuck you guys. I'll use
What
the
do you do?
crossbow then. Piece of shit.
Use your magic.
Nope.
Shoots Ira.
What are you doing, Steve?
I'm shooting a crossbow at him. You pieces of shit.
Okay. We'll roll to hit. And is this a silvered arrow?
It is,
Okay.
and that fucking totally hits.
That does hit.
When I go back to my
Yeah.
pictures, they actually
4
hit
damage.
that time. Probably. It hits so hard. I'm telling you. Oh shit!
All right. Yeah, he's looking even worse for wear.
Oh, that's no fun.
Anything else?
I'm gonna spit on him.
All right, you spit on him.
All right, cool. Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Some guy on me. You.
A little bit of spray lands on the back of Mercedes' helmet.
I'm not wearing a helmet, and I'm really bummed about it.
Yes, I'm sure you are now.
It's just like
Okay.
school all over again.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, this
What's up, baby? What's up?
You're hot, Mike and Steve.
So this white
Sorry.
guy throws the sword down in front of you, Merce, and just comes right at you, tooth and claw.
Who? 18 hits.
Hold on, that was supposed to be with advantage.
Ah, well, it
Because
hits.
he is recklessly attacking you. Yeah, alright, so that second one hits.
Wait.
The 18 you said.
Oh, was that?
It was. I forgot to do the 2d20k one, so I just did it twice, and it was 8 and 8 and 18 and 10. So 18.
Got it. So yeah, that first one hit for sure. God, I love it when they give me advantage. That's awesome.
God damn it.
You're doing great, Under.
I'm surprised it
Okay.
computed something out of that.
It used it as a name, that's why. Alright, so
okay.
he bites you for 7 piercing and 1 cold damage.
Ooh, so I take 7 piercing, 1 cold. You said
Yes, total of 8.
so 4 damage. Gotcha. Because I'm raging.
Indeed.
God, I wish I'd have taken the Infernal Constitution.
Okay. Yeah, Tortuga.
Yeah. So is everybody pushed into that room yet?
No.
No, not even close.
Alright, is there enough space for me to get into those stairs behind Ira?
Ira is on those stairs. Now that is an empty space.
Alright. Nothing I can do. Shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay back and still be useless.
Alright. You stay back. Some more fighting in the room. You hear sounds like one guy died. Merzius, your turn.
Well, oof. I mean, he made it so easy. I'm gonna fucking hit him in the face with the glaive, man.
Alright, well, you have advantage.
Very
Good.
inspired Merce has advantage.
Oh, that's right. What's the D for that? Is it D6 or D8?
It's D8 when needed.
Tits. Sweet. We're about to see. Because I get it for a while, so I mean, I want to use it just yet. Oh, God, it feels so good.
Oh, that's a crit.
Yeah, how was he looking? He took a fuck ton of damage from
He
Iris.
is looking badly, badly bloodied.
All right, then we're not going to waste a Divine Smite on his bitch ass. Cool. Oh, God. Laughing the whole time. Laughing, but also wiping the back of my head. It's a rough sight. Oops. I think that's right. Oh, fuck me. Is it
Just one arm.
Just bang R? All right, yeah, I thought so. And I edited it. Guys, it's my first day. I'm so sorry. This is so embarrassing. Boop. God damn it. I hate it. It's 2d10. Jesus Christ. All right, great. It's all great. Everyone loves it. It's great.
All right.
Bonus action. I'm going to hit him with the back of my fucking... Wait, is he dead?
So, you lay into him and just cut him down. He is just taken down to the ground, and you just hack him to pieces.
Can I say that I just took him from left shoulder to right hip, and he just did that, the samurai anime thing where he just
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you swing your halberd. Everyone's kind of staring. Just looks like nothing happened. A few seconds later, you hear this little kind of squishy sliding sound, and the top half of his body tumbles off back into the left. The front half just falls forward in front of you.
Sweet. I had the other guys he was commanding done any noticed us or any that they shown any sort of acknowledgement of us? So or are they still doing their own thing?
You look around the corner because you're right there, and you see 5 dead bodies with these leather armor that looks like they were fighting several people in civilian clothes with like makeshift spears. The other guy is just the last guy left, the sixth guy. Has a scimitar in his hand and some leather armor on. It looks like he just stabbed a guy. And just kind of staring at you slack-jawed as one of the civilians takes advantage of his inattention and shoves a spear right into the back of his head, killing him instantly.
Oh my
point,
god,
you guys are out of
the good
initiative.
guys won? That's amazing.
Yeah.
Are any of them purple?
So
Does Fairy Fire
Oh.
work on civilians too, or is it
yes,
like
it would have been
Oh.
everyone. Fortunately for you, it only hit enemies.
oh nice?
He lit some bitches on fire.
Yeah, I mean, I look at these guys. I'm like, is this all of you? Are there any other survivors? We're here to help. We're the rescue team.
When you say that, everyone's kind of like, you see them slump down in relief, like, thank fucking God. You can see that this large crypt area is presently home to over 100 frightened people. They cower behind sarcophagi and in alcoves, their eyes red and their cheeks stained with tears. Standing before a large font is a haggard-looking woman, her gray hair matted with sweat. With one arm, she clutches a leather-bound tome to her breast. In the other hand, she wields a ceremonial mace that you can tell because the head is like inverted, like she hit somebody in the head with it and the mace gave instead of the head. That's how you can tell it's a ceremonial mace.
My gosh. Yeah. Yes. Whew, man. There's a lot. But walk in and say, it looks like you've been through a lot. We were sent here, but do I remember what was the name of the lady with the children? Also, did she die? What happened to her?
No, she was waiting upstairs for you guys to give her the all clear. She didn't want to go into the basement unless you guys were sure that she wasn't going to get murdered in there.
Do we know her name?
Yes. I have it somewhere in my notes, but I don't remember what it is offhand. But you do know her name.
All right. Well, I'll just say placeholder sent us. She said there were people here that there were survivors that need to be rescued. You know, we just came here from Baldur's Gate to try to put an end to all this. Is this everyone, or are there other survivors that might be down here? I'm directing this towards the lady with the tome.
Indeed. And she shakes her head and says, "No. What you see here is all that remains, likely in the entire city of El Turel, of people of not your disposition, if you'll forgive me for saying so." Grand Duke Ravengard gathered up the last of his cohort and set out for the Grand Cemetery a couple days ago. We haven't heard from him since. He was searching for a holy relic that he thought might be able to help.
What would that be? What could be worth that risk?
There is a relic called the Helm of Torum's Sight. And if a person with a worthy soul was to don it, they would have the ability to communicate directly with Torum. I believe they are going there in an attempt to make contact with Torum and ask for his aid. Surely he knows we need it.
Or hey, I'm not here to preach anything to you guys, but we need to get you all. We need to get all these survivors to say, is this the safest place for you right now? If we can secure this building, because I would want to go search for him, but we need to tend to all of you first. We know you're here. We don't know what happened to them.
If you've killed the devils here and above, we can make for the gate and attempt to close it again. That will buy us some time, but by far this is the safest place in all of El Terrell for us currently.
All right.
There is
then we
no
can need
safe
it.
space here.
Yeah, I'm feeling that. We'll discuss a long-term solution later, but is there anything else down here besides? Do you know if there were other devils in other rooms? Should we fan out and search this downstairs for you to secure it? I believe. Well, and this is out of character. Did we clear the upstairs already? Was that something that happened before?
We only know that Badget came out of the gate or out of the front door into the corridor, and that this devil followed him. And that's when we met him in the courtyard. So we only know the courtyard, and then we went straight in the door.
Straight into here. So we didn't explore like any of the rest of the upstairs chapel.
We didn't, but Vajic did, and also Royce asked if Andrew's ever heard of this relic of Torum.
He answers in the negative. But he is not. He does give you a caveat that he is not well versed in holy relics. He is not a priest.
Shields can't wear helmets, silly.
Yeah, but no, we didn't actually explore all of the upstairs at all.
Great. All right. Well, I say, is there anything else that is there anything here that might be helpful to us in aiding you? We want to go ahead and clear the rest of this building, and then then you secure this place, hold it down. And we can go find Commander Ravengard.
Grand
Was it
Duke
Command?
Ravengard.
We can go find the GD Ravengard and get him back to safety. I would imagine if he'd have found that relic successfully, or if it would done what it was supposed to do, the situation would be a lot different right now.
Indeed. And then in that case, I have 3 pieces of information for you.
Ooh, that's specific.
The first is they had talked about looting this place. I do not know if they have finished or not, or if there are more down here to answer your previous question. The second is, if you wish, we have an escape tunnel here underneath this first font that leads out of the castle. It used to lead to the basement of a brewery in town. I do not know the viability of its exit. And the third is that we did send a scout to the cemetery before the Grand Duke left. And the Grand Duke knew of this information when he left. But you should know it as well, that the area in and around the cemetery had been overrun with undead.
That tracks. Thank you. I appreciate that. I pull out the map that we had, or get it from whoever has it. So can you mark where that cemetery is, and that brewery you spoke of that might be the exit here, just so we kind of know our options for getting there quickly.
She kind of frowns a bit, and yeah, she looks at the map. And she kind of circles the area with the cemetery. And then puts an X where the brewery used to be. But when you kind of plot your sketch kind of showing the area, she's kind of frowning when she makes that X.
What's with the frown, Charlie Brown?
I did enjoy their ale when they were there, but it would appear they have, the brewery's fallen off the city. Given the hellscape below, it is likely that that ale is now lost to us. It is a shame.
Yeah. I mean, I know you've been through a lot, super traumatizing. Not really top priority right now. I'm going to call first world problems on that. and say we're gonna help keep you from becoming devils first, and then we'll get some drinks later. Yeah, cool.
She just looks
Drinks?
at you like, yes, obviously.
Great.
But I
Great.
still mourn the loss of institutions of the city.
Yeah, I know. Were those y'all's bridges, by the way? Um the what was it? The Hands of Tor, whatever it was. That's freaking awesome.
Yes, yes, we maintained them. They
Well
used to
done.
be a river through the middle of the city. I suppose, in a sense, there still is. Just you may not wish to swim in it.
Right. All right.
That was a joke.
It was really good.
Thank you.
Y'all hold this room down. Bar it up if you can temporarily. We're gonna go quickly do a sweep and clear, and then give you the go ahead, and then we will go do our best. We're gonna do our best to retrieve the Grand Duke. If he is alive, we will find him. We'll bring him back.
Torum, go with you.
And also with your spirit. Anyway, I walk out. I don't know. And no one else is saying anything, so I'm just gonna head back out with the crew and go to that northern area that we hadn't explored yet in the two stairways or walkways to the north of where we just fought.
Sure. Give me a second to update the map so you can kind of give yourself more accurate directions. Tell me where you're going.
I think we should split since everyone's trying to be. Oh, geez. Oh, great. I was drunk. All right.
So are we using the secret tunnel?
I think we should check the rest of this place
Oh, okay.
before we leave these people alone. If we can clear this up, they can bar the gate and kind of, make this place more defensible.
Yeah, I'm already
Teams
at
of
the
2 perceptions. Whoever has the best perceptions.
I'm already at
Definitely
the
not.
15-foot room down the stairs to the east of the top hallway. So I'll head that way if anyone wants to go with me or not.
What is your perception?
Average?
Well, like average.
This isn't it's not a dick measuring competition.
I'm not doing dick measuring. I just
I'm
want
not
people with high
talking to-
perception in each group. That's
I
all.
was talking to Elron. I know what you're doing. I understand what you're doing.
Plus
Average.
2.
+2. Okay.
Like
Merc, what's
5
yours?
inches. Oh, it's super low, dude.
I suppose you don't have a lot in Wiz, do you?
My dump stats are the 2 that matter for thinking.
Oh boy. Okay.
I'm an ox with wings and a glaive.
That's an interesting mental picture. Royce, do you know yours offhand, or do you have access to yours? Your perception? Trying to split the groups up into people with the highest perception in each group.
Yeah, I'll be happy to be in the front with someone behind me perceiving. I think we should do brick wall. I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter. I don't think so much.
Wave Merce my way.
Yeah, I'm happy to do it. I would say we definitely made a racket, so I'd imagine if there was a big army left, they would be coming at us already.
Coming this way, yeah. All right, I'll do an active perception if I can to listen to see if there's any obvious noise of heavy footsteps and footfalls moving towards us from any directions. From
Make a
that,
perception check.
yeah, just the T hall where I was last standing, basically.
Okay. All right. You do not hear any sounds of pounding feet moving closer to your position. No sounds of approaching armies.
All right. All right, Mercs, where do you want to head then? Where looks good?
But I think I guess let's just go that northern area, sweep the northern, drop down to the south, and then head back upstairs because apparently we kind of beeline directly to the secret staircase. So there might be some hidden stuff. I remember there was a bunch of nasty ass sounding shit a couple days ago when we were back here.
All right, then we'll move to that large, looks like a large room to the north with the double stairs going down to it.
All right, yeah. So you and Elron go there. Elron said he was already moving in that direction. As you guys kind of start filtering in there, you kind of see that wounded guy from the first floor kind of starts staggering around the corner, toward just making his way towards the big crypt in the back.
All right, I'd like to do a full sweep, check the room out.
All right, so you run in there. And in there you see a broken table that looks to have once been a large conference room table. The fine red oak timber flinders kind of filling the center of the room. 40 broken chairs and their remains are scattered about the floor in this oval room. Torch sconces lay bare on the walls. You do not see any black robes.
And this is in the northern room, right? We went
Yes.
down the stairs? Okay. If Ira and Mercer are in there, can I head back to the...
I would say just keep the party all together a bit quicker than splitting the party. I was overthinking that whole perception thing. Just keep everybody together. We'll all move through the entire area. That way, if we do run into combat, we're already all together then.
All right.
Yeah, I was overthinking that split, and I was thinking we were searching an entire crypt, but it's going to go pretty quick if we just zoom along.
Ready, set, go.
All right, so that was everything in that northern room. Nothing interesting really up there.
Yeah, that's all you see.
All right, where to next, Marks?
And that was that entire. That doesn't connect to that the far west alcove, does it?
Yeah, I
It's
was
just one
waiting for a
solid
map
room?
update too. Ah, okay.
It looks like there's two pathways to that western side of the hall, one south and one north. We want to do a quick sweep of both simultaneously because we'll be close enough to be able to help each other if anything happens.
Yeah, 50-50 split. I don't know who is the next highest perception or even investigation for checks.
Before we do that real quick, I want to search the devil. Is that sword of any interesting? Or is it just a wicked longsword?
It's just a wicked-looking longsword. Does not appear to have any abnormal features beyond that.
Right, it's pretty wicked looking.
I mean, I'll take the longsword.
Can you even use a longsword?
I can.
Really?
Do you have strength?
I am a half elf. I don't have that much strength, but no.
Oh,
I'll take it for safekeeping.
I have good investigation and kind of
Well,
good
you could definitely use the
perception.
longsword.
I'll take
All
it
right.
then.
So yeah, Tortuga will be my basically, I guess, second for checking. So Tortuga will be in the other half. The party split when we go north and south. I'll take the north. So what do you want?
Oh, south of Mers.
Heard.
If you guys are splitting up, post the two groups. Don't do this verbally.
Oh, sorry.
We're
We're
walking together, but
Yeah, we're just
looking
going
at
to check the
different-
north and the south of that western hallway at the same time, basically. So we'll be right next to each other.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, we're just...
Yep. So, the hallway to the south looks to go 15 feet before turning to the west. The stairs to the north go down 5 feet and enter as you kind of look down in there, like a reliquary. You can see this crypt holds like bones set on stone shelves lining the 3 walls of this room.
Ooh,
Do I see anything shiny?
Are you going to spend some time looking through everything? Because there's a bunch of bones and stuff.
I mean, I
can
can go pretty quick.
Can I divine sense real quick?
Yeah, you divine sense. Doesn't pick up anything.
No
All right.
desecration, no undead.
It doesn't pick up anything.
All right. Flock and I, we'll hang out here before we head down that hallway.
Well, then, Ira, go ahead and give me a investigation check if you're going to start rifling through the dead bones.
Mercs, are you going to play with me, or are you just going to stand guard?
I mean, I'll help him out. I'm right there too.
Yeah.
Oh, Elrond's
So
with
you
me.
help.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm behind, just keeping vigil on that area. It gives me the heaves.
So Elrond is assisting me.
Oh yeah, brother. That's all right.
Is that roll with advantage under? I just want to clarify before I roll.
Go ahead.
Okay. On point tonight.
You see everything.
Yeah, you're kind of looking through the bones, and most of them, normal funerary stuff. But a few of them look like they've been previously disturbed. And when you start going through them, you find, like, carved into this stone shelf, like a small cache. And in one of them, you find 2 of these such caches. In the one of them, you find 9 red amethysts worth 50 gold each. In the other, a glass vial containing a red liquid. Appears to be a potion of some kind.
One more for the collection. $50 birds. All right.
To the south.
Red potion, you said?
Yeah.
Does it appear to be similar to a potion of healing, or does it appear
Yep.
to be a totally different? Okay, so it's a potion of healing.
To a potion of healing.
Okay.
Most of the healings aren't green.
Correct.
That's poison.
So
You're
I'll
thinking
just
of
add a
poison.
potion of healing, if I'm understanding that correctly.
It looks like one.
Okay, I'll add a potion of healing maybe to my bag then.
Call it potion of healing, maybe. Put as like a reference, Hotel 13, H13.
I thought that was like the movie with Ashton Kutcher or whatever.
No, just
23.
being clear so that when he tells me.
No, as soon as he said hotel, I was immediately thinking Alpha Phonetic. Okay. Then I'll have that for reference when we play with it later.
Yeah, like 2 months from now when you finally pull it out.
All right. If those are the 2 things that I found, the pile of amethysts and the potion of healing, or
Yes.
maybe. Okay. All right. So then I'll come back to Merxius on the door and be like, "Well, I found these 3 red amethysts."
They're
Right
big.
on.
Did I see him find all of them? So I was helping him.
I mean, he wasn't being
Well, that is a
stealthy.
good
We were
point.
just like
That is a good
watching
point.
him.
Ira, make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Ugh. I wish I'd ever put points into insight.
Do I have advantage because he was investigating the room at the same time?
No, if anything, you'd have disadvantage because he's investigating the room with you. Yes, you have disadvantage.
Oh.
He was holding the magnifying glass, dude.
I have brought it on myself. But I hit a 7 though, so we all right. Oh.
So, sorry,
He is,
it was Elron, right?
No,
Yeah.
I don't know what his
Elron,
passive
what's
is
your
though.
passive perception?
12, baby.
Oh, he's
So-
seen.
So you saw that there were in fact 9 amethysts when he tells Mercius that he found 3.
I'll let it slide, but I'll keep note.
Okay, so I have 6 of the amethysts in my bag. If you wanted to put the other 3 in yours, Merxius, because I handed them directly to you.
Right on. Works for me.
If you want it easy, hang on, let me
How much were they valued at?
Just- Yeah,
50 gold
I just
apiece.
copy paste that. That's what I usually do.
Groovy. Thank you.
And those don't have a weight, or are they 0.01? I forget.
They're
Or are they 0.1?
effectively weightless.
Okay, weightless. Okay, that works for me. Copy pasta.
All right, and then as Mersa leads the way to the south, I will. I guess I was probably gonna go that way, huh?
Yeah,
Never mind.
I'll take point on the scouting for
Yeah.
when we push to the south.
All right, go ahead. Never mind. Never mind.
You also note, Elron. You also would have seen the vial of potion.
So would I understand what the different colors of potions are as a bard for any reason, or no?
Well, have you been drinking
Or-
potions of healing?
Yes.
It looks like one of those.
My potions of healing are red in my
Yes.
head this whole
They're
time.
a
They've
glimmering red liquid.
been they've been green in my head this whole time.
Okay.
What video games did you grow up playing?
He's
I
been
don't-
drinking poison this whole time.
Yeah, poison is green, acid is green,
Yeah.
mana is blue, health is red.
It's
Okay.
a healing potion, not a kale smoothie.
All right, makes sense.
I was thinking Baja Blast color green.
Maybe it's like
Oh.
green health bars or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know
Anyway,
why
maybe,
so
I thought
yeah,
that.
you
Anyway.
also know that Ira had grabbed the potion and didn't mention it.
To the south.
All right. So you guys head to the south. Go the 15 feet. It hooks to the west. Goes another 15 feet. Goes back north, like around a U-turn. And then it heads west. For about 30 feet before opening up into a kind of angular room. You can see that this is like a mortuary setup here, like for prepping bodies. Though currently there are like just dead priest bodies all over the place. To the north, you can see a small set of stairs heading up to some other place up there, and a hallway leading to the south, which looks to go 10 feet, opening up to a T-junction, but the far wall has more of those urns set on the wall. I'm working on updating the map.
Yep, no worries. Do you guys want to hear my new keyboard?
No.
Oh, it filtered out.
Is it
What a
mechanical?
weird.
I think it's a full mechanical, but I have to pop it apart to see what color switches are inside of it. It's a half keyboard.
Which half?
The important half, WASDA.
The fuck do you mean link these vases?
Link, Legend of Zelda, Smash the Vases. I got it.
You'll get some green hearts out of it.
Yeah, Elron. Yeah,
Suck
we
a
get some
dick.
green hearts out of it.
This is a weird
This
time
one
to
works. I
find
fucking
out
love that.
Elrond's.
That was quick. That was quick. I love that.
It's like, guys, I know we're in a world full of magic, but I think Elrond's colorblind.
I just had this talk
Um,
earlier.
I will. Let's see. I will peek and push up the northern stairwell, up that stairs, just to see what's around that corner.
Okay. You look around that corner, you see several alcoves and a curved quarter circle wall. Appears to just be another resting place. And on the floor, you see 3 dead priests. More people had died in the fighting.
They look like they're wearing any jewelry.
It looks like they had already been looted.
Yeah, they're
Bummer.
bling priests. What the?
Wait. Did the lady in the combat room already tell us where the entrance to the secret tunnel was?
Yes, it's underneath. It was there's an entryway like underneath the font of water she was standing next to.
Oh, okay.
No, we're just clearing and making sure everything is clear down here, so the party that we just rescued is safe. So we're just doing a sweep
I
and
know
clear.
that. I was just clarifying that we knew where
Yep,
the
yep.
entrance to that fucking
Okay,
place
then
was.
yeah, I'll do a quick sweep into that room. Not a full check, just
The 7-foot diameter
Yep.
quarter circle room.
Yep, just
Okay.
run around it real quick, and then
Sure. Make an investigation check.
Well, help
Elron?
him.
Yeah, you.
no, I poked up there and I'm checking it real quick.
Yeah, he just ran up there alone.
She did, eh? Didn't
Yeah.
like getting caught,
I have
eh?
tits.
Yeah, but they're like elf tits. They're barely.
Have you seen Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Moving
I mean,
forward.
those aren't some B cups out there. them are some C's and D's and double D's, man.
Legolas was a woman, right?
I just
Yeah,
hate
but
them.
you're
All right,
probably
you
wearing
look around,
like
you don't find anything.
leather armor. I mean, you're a rogue. I doubt you just got your jugs just bouncing around.
This out.
No, I definitely have a sports bra on. They're
It's
going
probably
to
a conversation we can have outside.
Yeah, going to the south. All right, we'll move to the south. You want to send that to me, Royce? No, I'm kidding. But seriously.
I hope you spell it just like that the whole time too. Legulis.
All right, so pushing to that T intersection. What do I see? Both legs.
Yeah. What you see is that it goes about 10 feet in both directions before turning to the south or to the west. 3 possible options, 2 southern, 1 western.
West first. Go with the lowest number. Clear it.
Okay, go up another small flight of stairs. It's another small quarter circular room. This one only has a single dead body on the floor.
All right, then push back to the south doors. First one. Nah, it's dead. I ain't got time for that. We're doing sweep and clear fast mode now.
All right, you look through there. And you excuse me, find yourself looking into a large temple.
Ooh.
Each of the semicircular alcoves contains an elaborate upright sarcophagus.
All
2
right.
more entrances lead out from the south. 1 large hallway goes to the east, splitting off to the northeast and to the southeast with small 5-foot wide stairs.
Say it's probably a bit for you to keep up with, but could you update the map a little bit for that larger room?
I'm trying to.
Nope. Yeah, like I said, that's how quick I'm going. It's a lot harder for you to start masking, and then unmasking, and then masking, and then unmasking.
We could always montage until we find something interesting or deadly.
Well, with the larger room, I want to do a full investigation with Elron helping to see what we can find in that larger room, if there's anything useful to us as a party.
I lean to Elron and say, "All right, don't play Benny Hill. We're scratch that."
What?
Benny Hill, the.
Oh, okay.
I got it.
I'm younger. Maybe. Not sure.
Fucking kids. Anyway, so that is the room.
You bit it off in Scooby Doo, dude. Fucking educate yourself.
Fair enough. Alright, Benny Hill, let's go. I'll help. Whatever happens next.
Sorry, I just had to get that in there real quick.
Oh my god. Under, can you delete that message?
So, who knows what's coming next? Is it Rick Astley?
To keep higher 1+7 for investigation. All right. Yeah. So investigating that room under
Okay.
with Elron assisting.
Sure. As you guys look around, the high arched ceilings kind of give it a nice airy feel here. As you're kind of looking at them, the only features in the room seem to be those sarcophagi lining the north and south walls. And from what you can tell through your examination, they could be opened. Like they are hollow and there is a lid.
Do they look like they've been disturbed at all?
Some of them have scratch marks on them, like something clawed at them, but none of them appear to have been opened.
Well, get the rest of the party in here. Do you guys want to crack open these Easter eggs?
Did I notice anything on the sarcophaguses? Like any writing or anything?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
that's a fair point.
Sarcophagi.
There is some writing on them that indicates that these are sarcophagi holding previous, or I should say, former high priests of Torum.
Guys, we shouldn't
Do we
gender
want to
assume
open
with
these?
They could be sarcophagirls. We don't know.
Shut the fuck up.
Sarcophapussy.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
Here he
You said 6 words and you chose those?
It's, does anyone contest to this before Ira breaks out his fucking crowbar?
No, I
Nope.
asked the party. I didn't just start cracking into them. I was like, hey, you guys want to crack these eggs open?
Let's do it.
I don't know if I like this. I'll stand back 10 feet.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely not in the room.
Oh, I'm gonna need somebody to help me. I'm not exactly very strong.
Crowbar already
neither
gives you
am I.
advantage. What can we do? I'm ready to
No,
kill the
I have
thing
an
that's gonna
athletics of
bite at you.
+1. I mean, like somebody needs to take the crowbar from my hands and do it.
Ugh, I'll do it.
Yay!
Is it
I give
athletic?
and give you a little pat on the back, and then a little smack on the ass and a wink.
I accept everything but the crowbar. I take my own crowbar out.
Okay.
Mine's
I
pink
kiss it.
though.
Mine is purple, and I kiss it and say, "Betsy, let's get to work."
Can I cast light
No.
on his crowbar before he does it?
Jesus Christ!
Okay, how many sarcophaguses are there?
There are 6.
Okay, so one in each of the alcoves. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I put in headphones like Willem Dafoe in Boondock Saints,
Alright.
with a
and
very bright
Give
crowbar.
me your athletics check to pry open the sarcophagi. The crowbar will give you advantage.
hell
One check
yeah.
for all of them?
That's right, Betsy. I'm really strong.
No, it's 1 check per.
Ah, okay.
Alright, yeah, you put it in there. Top of it falls out. A slumping, mostly decayed skeleton kind of falls to the ground. Some rags that it looks like he'd been dressed in when he was put in there.
Was he attached to the top of the sarcophagus?
No. When you opened the lid, the body slumped down. It was only being held up because there was a lid on.
Think like Skyrim. They're vertical.
Yes, these are vertical sarcophagus.
Oh. Got it. All right.
Yep.
Like I said, guys, intelligence, wisdom, lowest stats.
Alright,
Please
yep.
continue.
So you go to the
Does
next one?
anything shine from the very bright crowbar?
No.
Okay.
It's all dust and dark in that one.
Cast light
All
again.
right.
If you're going to the next
Door,
one, give me another
door
athletics
number
check.
2.
Alright, door number 2.
And someone explained that to the fucking whippersnappers. Ooh, Betsy. What are you doing?
Yeah, you're kind of going, and you just keep like prying, like you're just like pulling little bits of the sarcophagus out, like it's acting like an axe, less than a crowbar. Go ahead and try.
I'm
again.
still back at the first one, trying to open the already opened lid. There we go.
All right, yeah, a bit more elbow work. The lid comes off. A slightly more recent looking body just kind of falls forward and breaks into like a dozen pieces.
I assume nothing of interest in here as well.
Do you want some mostly decayed common clothes? That's
Are they black and culty?
They're gray and priestly looking.
Guys, I'm feeling worse and worse about this, just as a moral thing.
Ready, set, go.
All right, number 3.
All right, make your athletics check.
Beep boop, beep beep boop.
So this one pops open. Inside, you see a rather well-preserved body, kind of wrapped in bandages like a mummy. On its arms, you can see these nicely preserved metal bracers and a glowing gem in its chest.
And it's not dead, right?
It's not moving.
Oh, quick divine sense. Beep.
It's undead.
Oh, all right. Glaive out, stabby chesty.
All right.
No, grab the gem.
Roll initiative then.
It'll be easier to grab when it's dead. But this isn't counted as a surprise attack?
No, it's fully aware of what you're doing. It was trying to lure you into just getting real close so it could stab you.
Oh, you mean doing the dumb thing someone just asked me to do? Jeez.
Yes, exactly. It was hoping you would like reach for the gem or something, and then it could just take you.
I'd love if as soon as he said that, it looks up and goes, er?
Does it take damage from the initial attack or no?
I
There was
didn't get
no
an initial attack.
There's no
It was
surprise round. There is no attack.
Surprise
This is
a
literally the-
condition, not a round.
Yeah, idiot.
I set all the sarcophagus on fire.
You're doing great.
All right.
Shatter!
Ira, the mummy is moving. And
Well,
it's got like this old man voice cursing at him.
I probably would not have been standing directly behind Mercius, so
You're
we'll assume it
basically in the
leap.
center of the room.
Okay,
the whole party
perfect.
except for Mercius is in the center of the room, effectively. Just watching
Then
you
I'm
guys.
going to pull out my bow and go thwang at it.
Okay, yeah. You pull out your bow. The mummy continues like, "Oh my day we showed our goddamn dead respect, you fucking idiots!
And
Kick your goddamn ass!"
this would be
is
a regular
the
arrow.
mummy?
That's the
The
mummy.
mummy? What the? Is Southern?
The mummy, he's my favorite.
Okay, hang on,
character we've
hang on,
encountered
hang
so
on.
far.
Is he available, Underdark?
What do you mean available?
like single?
You know who I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
Oh, I thought you were trying to hit on
Spectre.
the mummy.
He's in the way lobby. He's not around. I
Yeah.
would love to have him come in and do the voice acting for that part.
He's a really good old man voice.
He
for
has
that.
the perfect back in my day impression.
Oh my gosh, does he sound like the miner from Blazing Saddles?
Come on, Clint Eastwood.
Kinda, yeah.
Same, bro. He sounds like Clint Eastwood to me.
That's a very good representation of what he sounds like. But
That
he has a whole
hits.
bit that he does with that voice, so he has that voice down pat. Okay, and then we will do a thwack.
Indeed. Mercius is within melee of him.
Yay!
He had to pry that thing open.
Gonna reroll one of them sixes.
And
I
what kind of
fucking
arrow
love
were you
that.
using?
Regular arrow.
A straight one.
Never mind.
All right. Your arrow does not appear to be particularly effective.
I know.
All right.
But anyway,
Tortuga.
oh,
Sorry, I thought you were done. My bad.
no, I was going to let's see. I'm scrolling up through the memes to find the map. I will push. Which sarcophagus are we opening? Which one? 1, 2,
This
3,
is
4, 5, 6.
Which it would. Okay. It's 3.
3. Okay, so top right.
Yes. It's the.
Okay, I will go
northeast
to that bottom left corridor,
Okay.
southwest. That hallway going, but not all the way down, just into that square.
Okay.
And then I'll duck behind the wall.
Alrighty. Make a stealth check.
I'm on it. Got it. Sorry. That's
Okay. All right, Tortuga.
Making a force ballista and firing at the mummy.
Okay. Roll to hit. That hits. Okay. Yeah, it looks like he took all of that. Anything else?
That's it.
All right, Elron.
Does it look hurt at all?
Yes, it is injured.
Yeah, I'll just yeah, I'll probably just is no. It's just mummy, like wrapped up mummy, like comical mummy, or is it wearing anything?
Well,
Like traditional
it
mummy.
looks like this, except it has some metal bracers on its forearms and a glowing gem hanging from the necklace.
Metal
He's got a
braces on the
really,
forearms?
really strong mustache, like really, really, really powerful
Yeah,
mustache.
he's got the caterpillar mustache right above him. Like it's just poking through the bandages.
That's wearing
Gotcha.
metal braces though.
Bracers on his forearms, yes.
Metal. Heat metal. Heat metal go.
Okay. It has no effect on the bracers.
Well, shit. All right, how
Should
far
we-
away am I? You know, it doesn't matter. Mercer's right there. I'll just chill where I'm at.
Should have just raped it.
I didn't think piercing would do anything to a mummy.
Okay. Well then in that case it is now Mercy's turn.
Would you say it's been 10 minutes since we fought that that devil?
Yes.
All right, so I don't have the inspiration anymore. So I'm gonna bonus action vow of enmity on this guy. I'm gonna attack with the glaive with advantage.
Uh-huh. Rolled hit.
Beep boop bop, beep boop, beep boop beep boop bop.
That hits.
Cool, divine smite.
Uh-huh.
No time to fuck around. All right, 3d8. It's 2d8 actually because it's not a fiend, right?
It is 3d8 because it is you get the bonus d8 for fiends and undead.
Oh god, paladins are so fucking overpowered. It's the best. It's the best.
Okay.
Damn!
So you slash into him with your halberd. Doesn't seem very effective. And you channel your smite into it. It's radiant energy flowing into this mummy of a high priest of Torum, healing him.
Ooh,
He
interesting.
now no longer appears injured. He then begins
Oh,
mocking
fuck.
you. What kind of brain-dead idiot uses radiant energy against a holy mummy? You fucked in the head, asshole. I'm gonna rip your goddamn head off.
Real holy. Wow. I'm genuinely confused, both as a player and as a character. And I'm just gonna end my turn.
Okay.
I'm
Steve.
still blocking his path from getting out, but yeah.
6 seconds,
Looking
Steve.
for
What you doing?
spell of crossbow bolt.
Inflict wound. Good here.
Yeah, that would
All
be
right,
really
you
helpful.
run up
since
and
he's-
try to make your spell attack.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. It is a spell attack roll, so you have to touch him. Roll to hit.
Gross.
That hits.
I can't believe I just got fucking bodied by a mummy. That's a bummer. I got spit on.
Okay, sure. Roll the damage dice. Okay, yeah, you channel your necrotic energies into this mummy. And it doesn't appear particularly effective, but you do damage him with it.
Hmm.
Anything else, Steve? All right. Royce.
Yeah, I'm gonna go open another sarcophagus.
Okay. So you grab
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna run into melee and swing at the mummy with my short sword, silvered.
Okay. Roll to hit. Ira, just set your camera up. You hit.
Oh my god.
I don't know how I did that.
Your sword doesn't appear to be particularly effective. It does do some damage, though. The mummy is injured.
Okay. Then I'm going to use my bonus action and spend a key point to disengage and use the remaining whatever movement speed I have left to get, I guess, behind the doorway or however far back I can get.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you only spent 10 feet of movement to get in range of him, so you could easily get pretty much anywhere
Then yeah,
else in the room.
I'm just going to go back, but like not in the middle of the doorway, like tucked behind the doorway. And I'm just going to yell out, "Everybody, get outside the room. I'm going to unleash Andrew on this bitch." And then I'll end my turn.
Okay. All right, his turn. And he is going to glare at Mercius. Mercius, I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Got it. Once I look up my abilities. Oh, I actually get a plus to that. Paladins are great.
Yes, they are.
It's not much, but I wish I'd have been blessed by a cleric or something. That would be cool.
Under
11.
he came.
Is this the mummy that just joined?
What you need?
Oh, I was
He's
just doing
using-
the old man voice for a mummy that's attacking them because they woke it up.
Your old man voice is like perfect for this.
Right, then the mummy's
Basically,
going to punch you.
we disgraced
Oh,
the
so I
grave
succeeded?
Yes, you do
when
see
he's
him.
a holy guy.
Does a 24 hit you?
I say, fuck you, boomer. Yeah, it hits me.
You goddamn kids, get the hell out of my tomb!
I'm the
That's
most.
like Eustace from Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh,
much.
that's awesome.
Okay, so you take 14 points of bludgeoning damage and 11 points of necrotic damage.
Cool.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ugh, mummies suck. All right. Boop, beep, boop.
Okay. Ira, it is your turn.
I will fire off another arrow.
I don't like that you're not resolving any of the saves that I have to make.
Okay.
What kind of roll am I making for my hiding spot?
Oh, sorry, you have advantage.
Also, I mean, everyone already knows about you. I'm like, don't use radiant. Apparently, he's a fucking mega mummy.
I think my hit is 7. I always forget.
You hit.
Thwack. That's a thwack. I will risk the reroll on that 8.
As you will.
Worth it.
Not particularly effective, but it does do some damage.
Sweet. All right, I'm going to duck back into hiding, and that'll be it.
Okay, well, do your stealth and Tortuga.
Another force ballista
Roll that.
bolt.
That hits. Yeah, and he takes all of that. It seems that your Force Ballista is fully effective. Anything else?
No, that ends my turn.
All right. Elron.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna fire a light crossbow at it, just a regular one.
Okay.
Ba-ba-bum. Wow.
You miss.
Yeah. Well, on that note, I'll take Royce's advice and I'll leave the room to map the opposite southern doorway
Southeast it is.
of. Yep.
All right. Merzius.
Is everybody backing out of the room?
That's what Royce told us to do. So.
I'm just wondering if that's what I need to do.
Right.
No, Royce says that he's Andrew, so it sounds like it's gonna burn.
Basically, Merzius, you and Steve are the only people left in the room, and you're both in melee with this guy. Oh,
Cool.
and
I'll use
Tortuga's still in the room.
I'll use my action to disengage and say, let's listen to the shield and back it up.
He calls you a lazy ass adventurer.
I say, you're a freaky mummy, and I'm getting out of here.
You gonna take that, Spook?
Oh yeah, I'll say I'm 100% like shook by this fucking mummy.
Back in my day, we had slaves do the work for us. Kids these days don't even know how to whip a good Jew.
He's a Catholic mummy.
All right, you back out of the room. Anything else?
No.
All right, Steve. Running, no. If you want to disengage to prevent it from getting an opportunity attack, the disengage would. Okay. You disengage, and you follow Merzius out of the room, I presume.
I wanted you to read his whole message under. It would have been hilarious.
All right. Royce?
I give Steve a knowing look.
So it's just the mummy in the room?
And Tortuga.
Don't worry, you can just fire it.
Oh, I'm on some Kylo Ren shit right now. Like, I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
Just do
Knowing
it.
that Tortuga's in there. But yeah, I'm gonna say Andrew. I just stick the shield in there and I say, fire away, big boy.
Okay.
Hit me with your best shot.
That's the command you give him. Fire away. A firebolt lances out.
Bolt or ball?
Ball. I will need a dex save from Tortuga and the mummy.
I'm going to reaction absorb elements.
That's probably good.
That sounds pretty good.
Boy.
Nice play.
That's why he wasn't worried about moving.
Yeah.
You still need to make the save because you might get additional halving for passing.
Yeah, you could take quarter if you successfully save.
What's
What
the
does he need to
DC
be?
for Andrew?
You don't know.
He's never told us how effective he is in combat.
Although we did burn a library down.
I mean, come on, man. Royce, you had to have talked to him one night after sweet love
All
making.
Right. Both of us failed. So, Royce, go ahead and roll 8d6.
Yeesh.
Holy shit.
Bang R space 8d6. Plus nothing?
No plus 7, just 8d6. Okay, so
Pretty average.
So Tortuga, you can use your absorb elements to grab half of that. The mummy, you notice, takes all of that right to the face, and it is extremely effective. It looks to be on the verge of being destroyed as a result of that.
Oh, I knew it.
It doesn't turn do the rags burn away and it turns into a jumping skeleton?
Nope.
So is that my action?
Yes.
Can I run in and bonus action punch the mummy?
Yes.
I'm
So
gonna
you
punch
run
the
in,
mummy.
there's just this smoke everywhere. You just kind of run up out of the smoke, fist cocked back.
So he gets advantage from the smoke cover.
He'd be at disadvantage because he can't see. If you
Punch
want to
the
play it
mummy
that way.
sounds
disadvantage?
sounds like
no,
a
it's a flat roll.
euphemism.
Oh,
I was just giving some flavor to it.
gotcha. As I throw this punch, I'm like, Gen Z, baby.
You hit.
God damn.
I'd like to say that punch the mummy sounds like a euphemism for beating off. Just throw that out there.
Well, we were talking about what me and Andrew were doing earlier, so I just beat off onto him.
I was gonna say,
Oh, wow. I'm done.
All right, yeah,
Under
you
it.
punch him right through the chest. He basically explodes into fragments of decrepit bandages and dust. With a clank and a clink, the bracers and the gem fall to the ground. The only
I
thing
catch the
remaining-
gem.
All right, you
I
catch
grab
the gem.
those bracers, baby.
They're still hot.
Awesome. I love fire.
All right,
It's
yeah,
like my
so
favorite.
I'm
Merce
still a little
has
drunk,
this
so I let an
pair
arrow
of-
off above Mercedes' head.
All right. So
Do it.
Royce has this glowing gem in his hands. Mercedes has these obviously magical bracers in his hands. Pile of dead ash is the mummy. And that is where we will leave it for the night.
Yes, cliffhanger!
Does the mummy have any like parting words for us?
You know, I was gonna ask Spook to do his whole bit that he's got that voice for.
Can you say something like "you meddling kids"?
Spook, you around?
Yeah,
He's got
we still need
weird. He's got a
punch
weird schedule,
something.
so
we used our goodwill. Appreciate it though.
I know, it was awesome.
Night, guys. Remember, punch the mummy.
now that he said it again,
Do we get some experience?
Yeah, I'm just figuring it out.
he's doing the
Yeah.
maths.
Just level us up, man. No, don't even think about it. Just do it.
I don't think that mummy was worth 4,000 experience.
I'm
I mean,
rock hard right now. Under.
Wow,
Third-
that's a
third-
good
I'm
chunk right there.
immediately. I'm gonna go home and punch the mummy after I get off. See
Oh,
how-
Back in my day, 5 experience could get you a cup of coffee.
Fucking second edition players.